Welcome to the Having It All podcast, the show about what it takes to live an abundant, loving life. My name is Matthew Bivens, and each week I'm helping you get out of your head so that you can truly have it all. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? This is a different type of episode, different type of message right now, because I am in the midst of just being inspired. And normally I'll do some magic at the beginning and some listener love, but I'm going to go right to my message today. I haven't done this before, I don't think, but I'm going to piggyback off of something that I just saw on Instagram. I opened up my Instagram account. It's like 10:30 at night, and I was just curious. I just opened it up, and I saw a video from Gary Vaynerchuk. He's one of the people that I follow. He's a lifestyle entrepreneur and just kind of one of these mindset people, right? He puts out messages about mindset, talks a lot about business, but a lot of his messages can be applied to life. He shares his video on his post. He's at Gary V, by the way, for anybody who wants to check him out, VEE. He shared a post where he was in LA and a woman came up to him and she handed him her gun registration card, because I guess in California you have to get a card to register to buy a gun. And she said that she doesn't need the card anymore and that she wanted him to have the card. What she was saying is that she was going to go get a gun to kill herself, and that because of some of the messages she had seen on Gary V's feed, I'm assuming, it really helped her change her mindset, put things into perspective, and she no longer needed that gun card to go get the gun to go end her life. So she wanted to tell him that and hand him the card. And so in his post, he talks about keep posting positivity because you never know who's listening. And that really connected with me. It really did, because I receive a lot of messages from you. You all reach out in a lot of different ways to share with me how my show has impacted you. And I absolutely love when you share those things, when you tell me. I'm so grateful to every single one of you. And I want to put that right back on you. You share with me that you get a lot from what I say on the show, and there's a lot of perspectives that I give or insights and things that you chew on, and you can apply them to your life, and that's so freaking fantastic. You have the same people in your life who are impacted by you, who are influenced by your behavior, by your words, by your actions, by who you are being. There are folks in your life who are watching you, and you may know them. You might be sitting next to them, sleeping next to them, working next to them. You may not know them at all. They might be the person that you pass every morning on your way to work, who happens to see you on the train, or who is at the coffee shop when you go in to get your morning coffee, right? There are folks around you all the time who are impacted by you. And in the same way that there are things that you pick up in this show that give you a new perspective on life and allow you to go out and kind of help you see things differently and influence how you show up. You are doing that right now for people, and you have such an amazing opportunity to truly impact the lives of people in your life. And I just want to echo that message that Gary Vee was putting out there in his Instagram post, that continue, for you, just continue putting out positive vibes, uplifting messages, empowering energy into the world. You never know what it could mean to someone. You never know who's watching you in that moment. You never know who is currently being influenced by you. And man, there's so much stuff going on, these days. Like when you turn on the news or when you open up, a news app or social media thing, I mean, there's so many messages and stories that are just trying to infiltrate us in unhealthy ways and pull us down. And we are all so in need of that loving, uplifting, empowering content and messages. And I really just want to hand you the keys to this stuff because you have it in you. You have it, like you are a loving person. You are abundant. If you've come on, if you've opened up your podcast app and listened to even 1 minute of this podcast, of the Having It All podcast, then that means that this type of conversation is within you. It resonates with you for a reason. The things that I share and the things that I say touch you for a reason because there's a place within you to be touched by them. That's why they impact you. Because it's speaking to truth that's within you. That means it's already there in you, and you can go out and spread that and continue to pay that stuff forward to other people. And boy, the world needs it so much. So much. You are it. You are loving. You are abundant. And if you have the ability to share that love and share that abundance with others, in your thoughts, in your conversation, in your actions, in your relationships, just be it. Because you never know when there's another person in your life who is on the verge of using their gun registration card. You know what I mean? You never know who's being impacted by you right now. You never know. And it's so easy for us to get caught up in our stuff and just to be head down, focused on ourselves and what we're going through and how we're not good enough and why aren't we getting it. It's so easy to do that. That's just what, we're sort of conditioned to think and feel that way. But I believe when you kind of pick your head up and you know that expression, you can see the forest for the trees, and you recognize that there are other people out there around you who are in need of a little pick-me-up, who might see something in you that you may not see in yourself and are looking to you for strength. That's a big thing. That's a beautiful thing. So I just really felt compelled to share that message with you. Somebody out there needed to hear that in this moment. I believe that. Normally, this is where I give you my contact info so that you can get in touch with me. But all I want you to do is go and pour your love and your abundance and your energy onto somebody else. Maybe in a big way, maybe in a small way, but whatever it is, just go and be that abundant, loving person to someone. Because again, you never know who needs it. You never know who's watching. So I love you. I'm totally inspired by you, and I'm completely grateful for you. My name is Matthew Bivens. Here is to you having it all. Quick note about the Having It All podcast. I am not a doctor nor a licensed therapist. I'm a guy with a story and a passion for conscious conversation. My thoughts, opinions, and beliefs are my own. So please consult with your doctor or healthcare provider regarding any questions or issues you have related to your personal, physical, or mental health.